Right, hey guys, how are we doing? Back on another video from Grand Line Review. We're doing another tier list video. We're checking out, ranking every Conqueror's Haki user, and we're just going to get straight into it. Obviously, Roger's just going to be top.
Hello and welcome to the Grand Line Review.
See how this goes.
My name is Liam, and in case you're unaware, Conqueror's Haki looks like this.
Like you're straight out of a JoJo's anime. Sick.
It's very imposing. But today we're here to talk about our glorious Conquerors. The rare individuals in One Piece born to rule and given all sorts of predestined special tools to do just that. But we're not just going to talk. Talking can only take a discussion so far.
That's true.
Action. So I'm going to make
tier
use of the
list.
skill that I possess in this world, which is to invoke my knowledge
of Shanks
in order to construct a tier list of Conqueror's Haki users, of which there are 18 in the series. So we're going to draw names
out that's mental.
If I go the right way around, to this One Piece themed hat, because I've been told that it adds approximately 5% more wackiness to the video. And these characters will then be plonked accordingly as we judge them for their prowess in this exclusive art form. But it's all going to begin with a quick round
Conqueror's Cup.
A very simple minigame, the rules of which
I love the random stuff he comes up
one
with.
Of these three cups is a conqueror by the name of Monkey D. Luffy. And under the other two are false Monkey D. Fakies. These cups are going to be mixed around, and it is going to be your job to use your own Haki prowess.
Oh, my observation Haki isn't that great.
Now, should you guess incorrectly, then your punishment will be to subscribe to the Grand Line Review, which will also result in consistent injections of One Piece culture administered directly into your YouTube feed.
Yes.
And if you are correct, then you will receive an automatic A ranking on our tier list. See this? This could be you. Let's find out if it is, though. Mix up the cups, and it is time to show me.
I'm going to go with C. C.
Make your choice now, and
C.
we shall reveal the answer in 3, 2, 1, and bam! It was.
Oh.
So if you guessed incorrectly, then you know things.
Well, I'm subscribed already.
Comments below if you are a new member of the Grand Fleet. Welcome. So let us commence our Conqueror's Constitutional with 2. There are 2 names. I want 1, and that one is
Whitebeard.
Starting out with
gotta be up there.
Extraordinarily high
S. Come on.
Gives us a good opportunity to define a conqueror. You see, this tier list is not just about who uses Haki the bestest and the strongest, but also who embodies the true spirit of a conqueror. Which is why Whitebeard is going to open this list in A tier. When it comes to the technical implementation of Conqueror's Haki, he is flawless. When it comes to being recognized as the strongest man in the world, yes, that's definitely
something to be noticed for.
Whitebeard, despite all of that, is not a king. Whitebeard is a father, and it is by his own choice that he falls just short of that coveted S tier. Next layer of Conqueror's cake shall be
Katakuri.
The cake bun was unintentionally appropriate. And weirdly enough, I think that our donut delinquent is fairly easy to rank. He is a solid B.
Okay, yeah, because he's not on the same level as Whitebeard, so we can gauge stuff like that, I guess.
Compared to the A's and the S's of the world. But Katakuri's biggest similarity to Whitebeard is that he is also a family. Katakuri is not a natural conqueror. He's a man who became a conqueror out of necessity to protect his family. Boundless potential, fantastic character.
He has to come back, man.
To have accepted his role in life as second in command.
Especially after what happened to Big Mom, although we don't really know what happened to Big Mom. Oh my god.
Eustace, Captain
Kid.
Alright, I'll level with you guys. I like Kid. He is a cool, junk-based dude.
Yes, he
when
is.
When it comes to Conqueror's Haki, Eustace Kid is more like Useless Kid.
Oh,
He's one of those characters who is said to have Conqueror's Haki, but who has not actually used it in the series at the time of this recording. Although with that said, he has used it in one anime filler scene, but even then it was simply underwhelming. His burst of
has he
Haki
used it in the manga
since? With some lukewarm water. I mean, it didn't even knock anyone out. It just made them go, dude. Like all first times, this was very underwhelming. And as such, I'm going to have to send Kid straight down to the deep into the Conqueror's Cap to find...
He loves alliteration, doesn't he?
Kozuki Oden.
Oh, mate.
It's a bit of a tough one, but I think that this one comes down to technical proficiency. Because Oden has clashed with several top
he's fought Kaido.
Whitebeard, Roger, and Kaido, but his usage never quite took that next step that all of the aforementioned did. Although in terms of Conqueror's ambition, Oden was well and truly ready to take the reins of Wano.
Definitely.
He even performed a daily striptease for the citizens of the capital, which is certainly one of my personal criteria for leadership. However,
of course, yes, it was definitely on the list.
Oden to Whitebeard, which means that we are left with a giant buzzing bee for Oden. The heavenly demon, Mr. Mingo.
Doflamingo
is the most middling of all Conqueror's Haki users. He displays all of the qualities of a conqueror at what I would describe as very adequate levels. But adequate is a very unexciting word.
It is a very unexciting word. One could say boring.
Like a Doflamingo perpetually stuck in middle management of a company that manufactures, I don't know, novelty socks. He is adequate, but not exactly upper management material, you know? And Conqueror's Haki is exactly like that novelty sock-making company. Doflamingo is nothing special compared to most. And I suppose that would usually make him a B, because that's kind of like our exact center, but I don't know, I think we're actually looking a bit lower. Right now, C tier, it just feels more correct. Sengoku.
C for correct.
Alright, another tough one, because just like Kid, we've never seen Sengoku wield Conqueror's Haki, or, well, actually, any type of Haki. However, due to his position in the world as a former fleet
you would think
guy, I am prepared to give our golden boy some benefit of the doubt. And by benefit, I mean
a B.
He was said to be a rival of Roger, and Sengoku did conquer the world in his own chosen field, but without any demonstrated use, Sengoku just ends up hitting that big old B ceiling.
Fair
Here's
enough.
a question, though. Do you think that Sengoku needs to be polished? Like, does his golden form require a specialist team of marine
builders to keep interesting. Okay, I thought we were going into a serious conversation then.
If I was a golden Buddha, then I think I would want to be polished. That aside, let's get back to that.
How very random.
But two names again? What is this?
Zoro!
If this tier system was about sheer spirit alone, Zoro would probably be in consideration for a
Nothing.
S. The unrelenting desire to become
Nothing
the world's greatest swordsman is exactly what we're looking for in a conqueror. However, his subservience to Luffy and his technical implementation, mostly the latter, leaves a lot to be desired. Because according to how manga events are playing out, Zoro isn't even aware that he is a Conqueror's Haki user. He's like a guy with a roll of toilet paper stuck in his shoe. You know, he's definitely making an impression on the world, just he has no idea why. So everything that he does with it is more of an accidental burst of
which is cool, I like that. He's just really OP and doesn't realise it.
It's very primal, I suppose, but it just doesn't measure up to almost everyone who actually, you know, knows
how they're doing it.
Yeah. I shall see you in the sea.
Fair enough.
Ace. Oh yeah, Ace. I always forget that Ace is a Conqueror's Haki guy thing, because he's only actually used it once in a flashback, and apparently he did learn what it was and how to control it, but I suppose he just never actually
bothered,
used it. You know, one of the many situations that would have been useful against Blackbeard, Kuzan,
definitely.
Ace has had a lot of opportunities to make use of it.
Yeah, so he's not up there when it comes to the...
I crap on Ace a lot during these videos, actually, but the thing is, the more that I investigate him, the more that the less that I find to work with. To be fair, Ace is a bit narratively cock-blocked here, because he passed away prior to Oda actually explaining Haki and actively showcasing it in the series. But when it comes to Ace, the point remains that we have unfortunately little to go off, especially since he had very little conqueror's spirit as well. He was never really driven to be a king or really the best at anything. And I don't know what to do with Ace other than to slot him
fair enough, there we go.
the will of D. The Dark King?
Really?
Quite possibly still the greatest overall living Haki master we've met.
He's so sick.
When it comes to the specific realm of conquering, Rayleigh does get bumped down a bit. Firstly, because he did submit himself to the eventual Pirate King, and secondly, whilst he can perform some incredibly targeted bursts of Haki, he's still lacking a certain advancement that his true king possessed, or at the very least, Rayleigh hasn't shown the ability to do so. Rayleigh is the Dark King because he is always standing in the shadow of Roger, which does make Rayleigh's silhouetted form look like it has quite the glorious Roger moustache, but in reality, all he has is this weird, crenellating beard.
I like the beard.
This cannot be natural. They're like perfect rectangles. Beards do not work like that. All of which makes it very difficult to even equate Rayleigh to white.
Well, mustaches don't work like that.
Minimal options, but a very appealing B.
Cool.
Douglas Bullet. Oh yeah, right. That's what I do in these videos. Douglas Bullet is a non-canon villain from the film One Piece Stampede, and I throw non-canon characters onto these tier lists for alleged fun, and then I always end up regretting it when I reach them. And in this particular case, Bullet is very tough because you can't compare him directly to any One Piece character due to his stupidly inconsistent strength. If Bullet did exist as portrayed in One Piece Stampede, then he would be an easy Emperor of the Sea. He'd just need a crew and he'd be good to go. So to his credit, his conqueror spirit is every bit as high as Zoro's or Luffy's. In fact, in the film, Bullet produces a burst of Conqueror's Haki even greater than that of Luffy. He's still lacking in a certain skillary area, so if we do need to cram Bullet onto this tier list, then, well, it has to be another B. Charlotte Lin
Big Mom.
Of the Mother Peeps. Guess what, though? I think it's finally time for another A.
Yeah, that's fair.
Every bit as technically proficient in the
one of
Song
the
form
4
as
emperors
one
now.
can currently become, which is on fantastic display during her clash with Kaido. And as someone who strives to become the Pirate King and even holds the title of strongest hag in the world, her spirit is the toppest of tiers.
The toppest of tiers.
Controversial, but I'm rethinking this whole A business, and Big Mom probably needs to go right into the S tier. top-level skill and top-level drive, the likes of which, once again, Whitebeard by choice did not strive for. But Big Mom has big things, like dreams, desires, mammary glands, all of which give her the edge over Whitebeard in this specific format. Monkey D.
Luffy!
Alright, I've danced around this a fair bit now, but I will need to throw up a spoiler warning for anime-only watchers. Things have happened with Luffy, and if you don't want to know what those things are, then this is your warning. Go and watch one of our other fun videos, I have literally hundreds, but for everyone else, let us continue. Luffy is officially one of the best Conqueror's Haki users that we have ever seen. Manga readers will have probably picked up on this little trend by now, but the A and S tiers have been reserved for those characters who can use advanced imbuement Conqueror's Haki, of which Luffy is one, and his kingly drive in the series is simply unparalleled. So the decision here is either A or S, and the only thing stopping me from an immediate S is that Luffy is still quite new to this whole advanced application busyness, but he is learning at an extraordinarily rapid rate. So look, we're going to take advantage of his rubber body to cram Luffy right in between the middle of A and S. Sort of like how he got stuck between the buildings during Water 7, or how he got stuck in the actual manga of that event, which is, well, it's a very meta place.
That's so cool. That's so funny.
Jiao, I choose you.
Oh yeah.
Nothing. What is there to say about Don Chin Jiao?
He was in the Doflamingo story, wasn't he?
Sad, flaccid penis. What I will say for Chin Jiao, though, is that he's actually demonstrated Conqueror's Haki at a much more effective level than either Kid or Ace. So, wow, does that really land him in the C tier? Is he really on a Doflamingo level? I cannot do that. So it looks like we're going to have to rearrange things a bit. So firstly, we need a new bottom tier. So we are going to open up the Simon tier, which is the One Piece character I used to evoke the feeling of grand disappointment.
He was in a game, wasn't he?
That's what Simon is. Then Kid and Ace are going to get bumped down to the Simon tier.
Okay, then we got D.
Jiao will become our new D. That's the only fair way I see out of this.
Fair.
Boa Hancock. As always with Hancock, she works very well conceptually, but is a bit of a letdown in terms of execution. She is a pirate empress and a rightful ruler, so she does have that going for her, but her actual usage of Conqueror's Haki, well, we haven't seen it ever. So it's no wonder that Luffy to marry Hancock, because to put it quite bluntly, she's currently not even worthy of a D tier. As when it comes to Conqueror's Haki, right now Hancock is a clear Simon tier. Kaido! Excellent.
Here we go.
Kaido is another one of our rare S tiers.
He's got to be S, yeah.
For all of the reasons why we put Big Mom there and more. He appears to have mastered not only Conqueror's Haki, but also its advancement. Plus, his drive knows no bounds. He is a true conqueror in every sense of the word. It's simple. So simple, and simple begins with an S. Kaido, admittedly, does not, but what if it did? Because in that case, our Skydo will fly right on up into S tier. Oh, it's you. It's Nagari, everyone. Nagari is a guy who doesn't exist. I mean, he stopped a bear with Haki once, which is kind of cool. But also, that's all he did, and he didn't even technically do that, because once again, he does not exist. He's a very non-canon character, and unlike Douglas Bullet, even if he was real, he just doesn't possess anything to seriously stack up against any of our conquerors. And I think the main problem with Nagari is that he was created in a time before Conqueror's Haki was adequately explained. He was a pre-time skip filler character, so he doesn't possess any of the personality traits that we're looking for.
I was going to say, so it was not in the manga, I don't recognise him.
They were supposed to do that. Which puts me in a bit of a weird spot, because usually this would be a simple Simon, but the Simon tier currently consists of 3 characters who I have to admit are substantially greater than Nagari. So you know what?
Oh no.
We're just gonna have to do it. We are reaching a new low and opening a double
Simon.
I didn't want to do it, but my hand has been forced, and this is when Nagari shall remain for the rest of his days.
Fair enough.
Boy.
Oh, he's up there.
Here's a weird little known fact about good old Shankso. Oda has actually quantified his Conqueror's Haki somewhat, because in the SBS of Volume 65, Oda stated that Shanks could have overwhelmed twice as many as the New Fishman Pirates as Luffy did. So in total, that would be about 100,000, which via the wonder of mathematics would make Shanks theoretically twice as great as Luffy at the point of Fishman Island, although that is a very lazy way to analyze it. The main question with Shanks is whether or not he's an advanced conqueror, and I'd be inclined to say that yes, he almost certainly is, but that is admittedly pure speculation. We have no proof, because even when he and Whitebeard did the sky split thing, their weapons were tip-touching. So that might be a bit of a social faux pas, but it's not necessarily advanced Conqueror's Haki, because no Haki is being projected. Shanks' motives and general conquerosity is also in question, because that's all a bit of a grey area. He doesn't seem like a standard conquering dude, bro.
Well, although recently, when he's like, let's go get that One Piece.
I don't think we can much higher than an A without becoming some sort of raving lunatic fanboy. So we have one name left in the house.
Roger.
I think that I can just, yes, I can feel who it is from here because his Haki is so powerful. And it's Roger.
Yeah.
Roger is the easiest to rank on the entire list. He is going to shatter the S tier.
Is he going his
and create his
own? There we go. Ah.
He is the only conqueror in this series to not only take the art form to its technical limits, but also the only one to have actually achieved his conqueror's goal. The dude
King
did the
of
impossible
the pirates.
and became the pirate king. Roger was unstoppable. There was no force that could hold him, let alone bring him down. And there will never be another conqueror quite like Roger again. Well, at least not until the very end
we'll see.
of the series. Which leaves us with a wonderfully cobbled together list of fictional conquerors. But for more on fictional pirates as well as non-pirates, go and watch another video, like this one, which is also about One Piece because there's always more to learn, explore, and experience about this wonderful series, so I look forward to seeing you there.
That was fun. That was fun. I like that. Roger definitely has to have his own, like, you know. And obviously this is a few months old, so obviously Shanks has demonstrated his whole conquering thing by being like, let's go get that One Piece, guys. Yeah, that was fun. I want to check out a few more of his tier lists. I like tier lists. I like checking them out. They're fun to see and you know, agree, disagree with, blah blah blah. But anyway, thank you to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video I upload, link in the description to the Patreon page. $1 a month is all I ask to help support the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys very much for that, and thank you all for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos, and I'll see you guys, all you guys, next time.